name is Solaimon olumee, and this is a story about me. It's a story about you. It's a story about anyone who has come to a different country from a war-torn country. This is Afghanistan Timeline. So you probably typed or searched Afghanistan on the web. And what do you see? Images of Marines and war in Afghanistan. Unfortunately, for search engine optimizations, this is the current situation. But if you Google Afghan land, or people, or agriculture, or Afghan cuisine, you may see something different. The finest and most delicious tasting food that has been merged from its neighboring countries into a new version. The people, they'll be smiling back at you, and they'll probably invite you. I myself was raised in the United States, and I was a refugee from Afghanistan. So I came here. I went to George Mason University. I graduated with an art degree, but I never knew what I wanted to do with that art field. But in art, you can always find different doors. So filmmaking became one of my passions. So I wanted to present this film to you guys, or a series. Hopefully it'll turn into a series. So here it is, Afghanistan Timeline, a historical timeline of Afghanistan. The land that is now known as Afghanistan has a long history of domination by foreign conquerors and strife among internally warring factions. At the gateway between Asia and Europe, this land was conquered by Darius, also known as Dariush of Babylonia, and Alexander the Great. It's been known by many names like Ariana, Bactria, Persia, but it was not until the 13th century that it was named its true name, Afghanistan. Around the 1st century, the area known as Afghanistan, Pakistan, and North India was controlled by the Kushan Empire. At this period, this area was a syncretic empire. Syncretism is a combining of different beliefs while blending practices of various schools of thought. Syncretism involves the merging or assimilation of several originally discrete traditions, especially in the theology and methodology of religion, thus asserting an underlying unity and allowing for an exclusive approach to other faiths. Syncretism also occurs commonly in expressions of art and cultures as well as politics. The Kushans played an important role in the establishment of Buddhism in the Indian subcontinent, and it spread to the Central Asia and China. The city of Bamyan was also part of the Buddhist Kushan Empire in the early centuries of the Christian era. After the Kushan Empire fell to the Sassanids, records show that the Bamyan Buddhas and cave monasteries were built around the 5th century. In 1221, the city and its population were completely wiped out by Genghis Khan. The story goes that the man ruling over the lands in the area, Jalaluddin, had remarried to another from Ghazni, thus angering his own daughter, who shot an arrow to Genghis Khan with a message written in a scroll Attached, the letter had two demands. One, I will show you the secret entrance to the Shah of olumee, only if you promise not to destroy my fortress. And two, you must marry me. Naturally, Genghis Khan agreed. What happened afterwards was known as the City of Screams. The entire area was attacked and destroyed by Genghis Khan. The man was ruthless nonetheless, but all things have consequences, as his grandson was killed in this time as well. Genghis Khan took over the territory in the 13th century, but it wasn't until the 1700s that the area was united as a single country.